everybody. So this is going to be Petra's cage tour. Hopefully the chat is working. I think I finally got it figured out. So I'm going to open this up here. This is her cage. It is a, I think it's a, what's the gallon? Do you know the gallon on her cage?
45.
Yeah, it's a, thank you, mysterious helper in the background. It's a 45-gallon cage. There she is. Right there, she is all curled up in her hide because she's going to be going into shed soon. So I wanted to just do a quick little live. I know it's not the norm, but I wanted to give you guys something. So these are her hammocks. She has 1, 2, and 3 right over there in the back. If you, I'm not sure the exact name for these, but if you Google like reptile seagrass hammock, they're for sale. You usually find them. Yeah, it looks like the chat's working. Hooray. Finally got it figured out. It took me like so many lives. This is just an air plant. They do really good in ball python cages because, hello, hi, because they do really well with humidity, and as you know, ball pythons love humidity. We have a temperature gauge and a digital hydrometer. She has a bunch of fake leaves, and then we have this. This is an aquarium plant, I think, but as long as there's no rough edges or anything like that, great for enclosures too. Don't mind the little white poops you might see. It's her being messy. And then I have one of these. These are I think I just got this from like a craft store, but like I said, as long as it's a safe material and all that stuff, fine for the enclosure. Her water dish is just a really big tub of, it's plastic, but it's safe for her. Again, doesn't melt. It's the good plastic. We get the good stuff. And then she has this ball. It's for shedding. She likes to kind of rub against it, or if she just has a little scratch. Boop, 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 boop. And then here we have a, let me just pull this out. Ooh, a little loud. This is her sensory wall here. So she has some like slightly rougher things, so she can rub up against it if she wants to. She can kind of look at the plants, stuff like that. And then over here we have some photos of snakes she knows. That's a snake she knows from the nature center near us. And then we have some more plants here. She likes to get up here and just climb. Let's close that side here. And then, hello. And then she has this kind of hidden, she has this really big stick that's great for shedding. She also likes to kind of like perch right here when it's warmer and she'll bask. She has this light right here. Yeah. And so right now I have a ceramic light in. So these are really good, but they're not ceramic light, ceramic hood. So it's either a ceramic light or a ceramic hood. I forget the exact term. The sun. It's very bright on camera. Yeah, so these are really good for the winter. Or right now she's just kind of like coming out of using it because it's been warmer lately. So I usually use those, and let me grab the boxes. Hold on. This is one of the types that we This is one of the types that we use. It's by Zoomed. This is, let's see, I think, I'm not sure if this is a red or white one since it's just an empty box. I'm guessing it's to the white one we have. Yeah, so we like to use these because they're super warm. They keep the noodle nice and toasty. And let me grab the box. The one that's usually here, let me grab it. Hold on, here it is. This is the one we have for the winter. This is the big one. You could see it's a lot bigger in size comparison to the, well, it's too bright. There we go. You could see kind of now. It's a lot bigger than the one that's currently in there. And these are actually big infrared heat bulbs. These are, I believe, for chickens. Yeah, they're for chickens. But they work just fine for her. I've tested all the items and stuff, so all good, all safe. And then we also have right here, this is her spray bottle. I'm actually going to give her cage a little spray since it's open. Spits, spits, spits. Because she's a ball python, for those who don't know or might be new to the channel. So she likes a lot of humidity, and she also likes to soak in her water dish. And as now she's actually starting to go in her to shed, her eyes, oops, I'll move that over here. I'm just putting away this her little sensory wall I took out. As ball pythons start going into shed, or at least mine, I know some people whose ball pythons do this, they'll soak in their water bowls, and because, yeah, you might know she doesn't have a humidity box right now. She does have one. Let me grab it. Ooh, little noisy, hold on. Bear with me. This is her humidity box and some sphagnum moss in a baggie. She wasn't really using it. She was just soaking in her water bowl instead. So I decided, let me take that out, see how she sheds. She had a pretty good shed, so I removed it for now. And if she needs it, I'll put it back in. Oh, excuse me, my allergies are not very nice today. Yeah, so that's why she doesn't have a humidity box. We just have to stay, well, not we, I have to stay on top of, you're my snake, you're all mine. All mine. I have to stay on top of the humidity. Yeah. So another thing snakes do when they go into, hello everyone. Another thing snakes do when they start going into shed is they go into something called blue, where their eyes will turn kind of like a milky bluish. This will usually lasts for 24 hours, and then I noticed personally from my personal experience, after Petra, my snake right here, boop, 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 after she goes into blue, she'll usually shed like probably a day or two after. Oh, she's so cute. I just want to pet and squish her. Boop, I booped a snoot. Oh, look at her little snoot. She's so cute. Yeah, so usually after she goes into blue, she'll shed like a little bit after. And then I think I have one more thing here. Yeah, this is a heat gun. I use these for when I feed her. She eats 5 large mice. I've tried to get her, this is a heat gun, by the way. I think it has a little laser. Boop. Yeah, there's a little laser. Yeah, she eats large mice, 5 of them each feeding time. And usually she takes about maybe an hour to finish her meal. I've tried to get her on rats, but she just is a bit picky, but we're trying. Because at this point, she could probably only eat like rat pups, I want to say. And rats have a larger fat content, I believe. And mice have a bit of a lesser one just because one's a bit larger, I'm assuming. So we make sure that we don't give her too much fat, because then she would be unhealthy, chonky. Yeah, so when she's a bit bigger and she could have like a decent sized rat, I'll probably try again. I tried, let's see, I think I tried like a month ago to feed her a rat. She is 2 years old, so she should be able to eat one, but she's a picky noodle. Yeah, and then, oh, I actually do have one last thing here. This is a little gadget I have for cleaning the windows. You just kind of put it like this and go. This is super handy because she likes to splash in her water bowl a lot and just makes a mess because she's a nocturnal noodle. Boop, boop. And then she also has a few accessories on her cage. You'll see here. I'm sure you all know which channel this is from. Noodle Fam. And then we have some stickers over here. Her name is Petra. We have some noodle stickers over here. This one's my favorite because it reminds me of her. And then she actually picked this one out from her, not her, but like I ordered a big pack of stickers. What was that? Something fell. It's fine, not important. From a big pack of stickers, she picked this one. And then right here is her mailbox. I know it's kind of silly. She doesn't read her mail, but if you look right in there, you could see some mail. And when you guys leave comments or stuff, I kind of write them. I write them down and I fold them up into little pieces of paper and I put them there. And maybe one day we'll like sit down and read them all and do a video or something. Yeah. So let me grab Petra. See if you can see her a little better here. There she is. She's not sleeping, but she's kind of just sitting being chonky. Chonky noodle. Okay. Give Noodle a pat. She really likes pets usually, unless she's kind of in a mood. I've talked to some people whose snakes are like really head shy. That's where like they don't let you near their face. They don't want you touching their head, nothing at all. Thank you. Someone said you're cute, Petra. You're so cute. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, usually if they're head shy, just kind of, you want to kind of place your hand like near them and let them come onto it. Or another thing you could do is put your hand down and just gently pick them up and like place your head on your, place their head, the snake's head, on your hand, and they're like, oh, okay, this isn't gonna hurt me because I'm just sitting on it. It's not doing anything. Yeah, and then eventually, like, when you're petting them, you could kind of, like, this is the body of the snake, you could kind of pet and then slowly work your way to the head. Another thing you want to do is you want to show them your hand before you pet them, because if you just come out of nowhere and you're like that's gonna spook the potato. So you want to make sure that you show them your hand. Their eyes, let's pretend my hand's the snake. Their eyes are kind of like right here, and then on the other side they can't see like we do. So you want to kind of like right here. That's her eye right there. You want to show them like the side right there. That's what I usually do before I pet her. She is head friendly. Let's see. Would you like a pet? Oh, she would. Okay, got some questions here. Yeah, feel free to ask questions. Now I finally got the chat working. So let's see. What type is she? She's a bumblebee ballpython, which is a pastel spider, I believe. Spiders have can pass a gene called wobble, which can like make them kind of have some neurological issues. She doesn't have, but yeah. So just be careful when you're adopting or selling snakes with wobble, because usually those snakes like shouldn't be bred. Let's see. Oh, what's her name? Her name is Petra. How did I meet Petra? So after my first snake passed away. My first snake actually passed away because we got her from a pet store, and she had she came with an illness. So I just cared for her for the last bit of her life, and yeah, until she went. So a little bit after I kind of like recovered, I ended up going to a small mom and pop shop versus a big chain, because sometimes with the big chains they can have illnesses, not necessarily Petco or like PetSmart, just like any pet store in general. Sometimes they come sick. Yeah, so I went to a small mom and pop shop and I scooped her up. The way I adopted her, I think I said this on another live, I'm not sure though. Hello. Oh, excuse my sniffling. I have terrible allergies today. Yeah. So I was holding her and she just kind of like leaned her head up next to my face and like started giving me what I call, like, in quotation marks, kisses. Yeah, so she kind of just snuggled up next to my face and it was really cute, and she was being super friendly, and I'm like, you know what, let's take this one home, because she's 2 years old right now. We got her when she was almost 1, and she had been at that pet store for a little bit. I'm like, how has no one adopted this cute noodle? So I scooped her up and she came home with me that day. We set up her cage, and on the car ride she slept in my hat. Okay, has she ever bit me? She's only bitten me once or twice, but I don't count this because it's when I first got her and she was scared. I was putting like something in her cage or giving her fresh water, and she just nipped me. She never holds on or anything like that. She just kind of went, yeah, and do a little nip, just like, hey, I'm nervous, I'm new, just please back up a little bit. Yeah. And then the other time was when, again, she was kind of newer. She had just shed, and I put my hand in the cage again because I wasn't being that smart. I think I think I was reaching in to grab her shed before it got like all gross. She has a tendency to kind of like dip in the water, and then her shed gets like all gross because it gets wet and like melty after she sheds. So I just kind of reaching to grab that, and again she did a little nip, like, because she I usually feed her like the day after she sheds, so she like kind of got a little nippy, but that's it. She never holds on. Okay, next question. Let's see. Where did I get Petra? I got her from a small mom and pop shop. It was a family-owned business. I don't think, let's see, I'm not sure the exact name. Let's see, what else? I am not friends with people, like, unquote unquote, I'm not friends with people online, but if you want to leave a comment or something, I'd be happy to say hello. So not anything personal. I'm not really quote unquote friends with people online. Okay, let's see, any more questions? How old is she? She is 2 years old. She turned 2 in April, I think, right? Yeah, April 10th is her gotcha day, which is when I adopted her. Gotcha, I got her. Yeah, it's her gotcha day, but I also celebrate her birthday because when we got her, she was like about to turn 1, so that's just when I celebrate her birthday. I think the video is actually on the channel. We put like a balloon arch up and everything. How long is she? That's a great question. I don't know this in like conversions for anyone who's watching that's not in the US, not in the United States. Sorry about that. She is 3 feet point 33, so 3.33 feet. In inches, and then inches, I'm not sure how long she is. Yeah, oops, almost dropped the camera there. Yeah, that's how long she is. That's a really good question. And then she's about like, I want to say, ooh, my neck just popped. I want to say she's about like 4 inches around, like estimate, like 4 inches like thick. If you were like to measure her like coils, I think at her thickest part. Well, yeah. And then, let's see, can you take her out? Yeah, she is shedding, so I'm just gonna do very gentle. I take a little scoop. Hold on, I gotta put this down for just a second. That's not me, that's a couch making like goofy noises. If you guys are wondering, let me put this down just real quick. Oh, hold on, she's crawling up my hand. Hi, babies. Okay, here's the reveal. Oops, careful, Noodle. Hold on, come here, scoop. Here's the reveal of Miss Noodle. You could see her. So, hold on. Come here, you. Careful. She's being a wiggle worm. Okay, do you want to go have a soak? Getting some Petra swim action. Yeah, she likes to take dips in her water bowl, especially when she's shedding. That's why I said this earlier, but that's why she doesn't have a humidity box. She kind of just dips in there whenever she needs to get humid. So you could see her scales are really dull. That's because like when she's really close to shedding, there's an extra layer on her skin is what I call it, the like shed layer. So you can't actually like take it off. Never shed your snakes. Always wait till they're ready, and then if they need help, consult somebody. Thank you. Bluey VR says you're cute. Boop, boop, boop. There she is. She's noodling around. Oh my god, 17, almost 18 minutes. Yeah, this went on for a longer time because I finally got the chat. Let's move this so you guys can see her. Because I finally got the chat working. So I'm probably going to end this at like 20 minutes because here it's almost time to eat my dinner. There she is scuttling around. These are seagrass hammocks you see her on. They're dried. She's getting an itch there. That's why you see her like really pushing down and rubbing. So I love these hammocks because they're super comfortable and they're also great for shedding. Noodle, 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 noodle. Let's see if we could see her from a different angle here through the glass. That's not very good. Hold on, let's see if we can do an angle. Oh wait, she's coming down. Hello. Here you are. Look at that snoot. Would you boop the snoot? Leave your answer in the comments. Would you boop her snoot? Oh, she's gonna go through the leaves. Hold on. Where are you? Yes, you would boop her snoot. I would also boop her snoot. Peekaboo, who's in here? Here you are. Peekaboo. She likes to do this thing where she goes in either these leaves or this grass right here. She'll kind of put her head right here and she'll kind of just watch you. And it's really cute because it's like, oh, you're trying to hunt, even though you're a chonky domesticated noodle. There she is. I absolutely love snakes. Yeah, I love snakes too. They're not only are they really neat, just stuttered there, blah, can't talk. Not only are they just really neat animals, they're really great for people like me who I have anxiety. They're great for people who have anxiety. They're super calming, and she's been really nice. Yeah. Let's see, I think I got one more. Oops. I want a ball python so bad, but I have 4 cats. Wow, that's a lot of cats. Yeah, so, someone who I live, my roommate, she is, oops, just move the camera. She's allergic to cats, and anything with fur, so no furred friends, but that's okay because I have a scale baby. And then I also have a betta fish. I think you've seen her on the channel. Her name is, oops, hold on. Let me adjust myself. Her name is Cheeto because she kind of looks like the American snack. What snake would you recommend for someone who hasn't had a snake before? I would recommend a corn snake or maybe a rat snake. Corn snake #1 though. A lot of people will tell you that's the best starter snake, because ball pythons, whether they're super cute and they're one of the most beloved snakes in the world, a lot of times they can get, what's it called? They don't get the best homes because people want them and they're cute and don't necessarily do all the research. So I'm gonna go, let's go to like 22 minutes because I just got a question. Yeah, let me back up a little bit here. Here we go, you can see her a little better now. Yeah, because they don't always get the best homes. You can see Petra is very spoiled. Might do a closet tour next. She has a whole closet for all her little outfits. There she is. Boop. Oh, don't side-eye the fans, Petra. There's her snoot. Boop. Yeah, I would recommend a corn snake because they're a bit less low maintenance than ball pythons. That's careful. That's just my personal opinion. I think they're also a little bit more docile. Not ball pythons are extremely docile, but I think what I mean is they're like not, oh, she might take a sip of water. Hold on. Oh, sip of water. Petra, oh, look, there's no drip on her chin. Petra says to stay hydrated. Did you guys drink water today? It's very important, especially with the hot weather, or maybe the cold weather, if you're living all the way across the world. Nah, maybe someone's watching from Antarctica. Oh, I'm taking a little dip. Dip, dip. I love the side eye. Yeah, it's really cute when she does side eyes. I'm trying to say about the noise. It's hitting like this little piece of her door. Yeah, I would recommend. I just trailed off like so many times. I'm in the UK and it's so warm. Yeah, it's pretty warm in the UK. Today it was a little cold. I'm not cold, but like it was a little chilly. It dropped kind of like to the 70s, but it warmed up by the end of today. Okay, let me finish my rant about corn snakes. Yeah, I would recommend, all that wrapped up, I would recommend corn snakes as a beginner snake, but just like any snake or animal in general, do your research. I just had a severe rainstorm. Yeah, we had a bunch of really good rainstorms here. I think we had a really bad one like a few days ago. I'm not sure the exact date though. Petra's having a dip in the water. Do you guys have like pools or sprinklers that you cool down in? Petra has a little like floaty pool, and then of course she has her water bowl to cool down in. Ooh, another Petra side eye. Thank you, because I'm looking for a snake and that would be great. Yeah, I would recommend a corn snake, or if you do want to get a ball python, just consult someone who like keeps or has ball pythons, because they're not the easiest, but they're also not the hardest. They're kind of like a middle level snake. That's just my personal opinion. If you're one of those, I have a roommate that likes to get opinions from different people and then kind of mush them all together. There she is. Look at the smile. Can you give me a shout out? Shout out to Full Send. Hello. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I want to give her snoot a little boop. Okay. Should I boop the snoot? Say it in the comments. Should I boop the snoot? I'll let the jury decide. Should her snoot be booped? Yes or no? Boop the snoot? Ooh, the jury has decided. Okay. I approach. I boop your snoot. Boop. Oh, I give the noodle a spook. Yeah, someone, boop the snoot. Yeah, so someone, actually thought, no shade to this person, I'm just using it as, like, a point to educate. Yeah, booping the snoot doesn't hurt them. It might just give them a spook for a second. My favorite thing they have is these little pudgy chub cheeks. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I know I've said this like 5 times, but I'm gonna be wrapping it up in like, I don't know, a few, like 20 seconds, because this live is almost like 25 minutes. That's a lot of time. Like usually my lives last for 10 minutes. This one's almost 30 minutes. I need to eat my dinner. I'm hungry. Okay, so I'll give Petra a pat here. So with that, Petra's had a dip. Here is her cage. Thank you to everyone who has commented. Sorry that took so long for me to finally get the comments up. I was just fiddling with controls and I was like, oh, well, this is how I do it. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I do have to go. I need to eat my dinner. I'm hungry. Pick her up. She's in the water. She's gonna get me all dirty. I can't pick her up. Aw, thank you. Horse Lover says my snake is amazing. You're amazing, Petra. Keep streaming. I'm hungry. I can't stay here forever. If we hit 7,860 subs by the end of the week, I'll do another, not by the end of the week, but like I'll do another live stream. In like, let's see, today's Saturday for me. By like if we hit like 7,860 subs and like soon, I'll do 2 live streams next week. Thank you. Full senses. I love your cage setup. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Petra says bye-bye. Snaky kisses to you all.